Alright, so this is the last video I'm ever doing on Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. I'm never ever doing another video about these two again unless they agree to fight in the ring. Alright, so before you even continue to listen to this video, I'm going to say this. Clear your mind. If you're a Flomo or a Pactar, this is not a bias. I don't do bias videos, but don't listen to this video if you're extremely biased boxing fan, all right? Because I'm a fan of both of these fighters, and I'm tired of both of these fighters using each other's name for promotion. You know, Manny Pacquiao is now saying he wants to fight Floyd Mayweather for free. The money could go towards charity. These guys are doing everything in their power to convince the fans that the other fighter is to blame for the fight not taking place. That's all they're doing, both of them. Like, how do you make an unrealistic offer for that fight? Like, who's putting the money up for that fight? This is possibly the biggest fight in the history of the sport. And you're telling me a guy that you couldn't even come to terms with during the negotiations on who's getting paid more. You know, you wanted the fight to be 50-50, and Floyd couldn't even agree to those terms. So we all know how important Floyd Money Mayweather, we all know how important money is to him. So why would you ever think he would agree to fight you for free? Is that not the dumbest thing you've ever... that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Now, I know why he's doing it. Because he wants to prove to everyone the fight with Floyd is not about the money. Man, it's always about the money. Tell your boss, Bob Orem, that it's not about the money. And I bet you he'll laugh at you. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he told you to say that. Everything that happens between these two is strategically planned. Okay, the people are saying now that, of course, you want to fight Floyd because of the money and all of this, and you're hearing it, and Floyd's yapping his mouth away. And that's another thing too. Floyd, all these interviews he's done this past month or so, I'm not feeling that neither. If you're not fighting Manny Pacquiao, stop talking about him. Who cares if a guy that's interviewing you asks you about Manny Pacquiao? You know what? Guess what? You're not only an athlete, you're an entertainer. People are going to bring up the person they want to see you fight, or the person they feel that you should fight. Alright? That's what the media does. I've heard you say constantly, I'm not fighting Manny Pacquiao. I don't want to talk about Manny Pacquiao. So why is it so hard for you to do it now? Why are you going on a Manny Pacquiao and Bob Orem bashing spree when you haven't even announced your next opponent? Why are you talking about Manny Pacquiao if you're not fighting him? It goes both ways. You guys need to clear your mind. Stop being a Flomo. Stop being a Pactar. Clear your mind for a second. None of this makes sense. Ever since the fight was negotiated from the beginning, years ago, both of these guys have done the most ridiculous stuff for the fight not taking place. It's both of their faults. Egos has a lot to do with it. Now fast forward, Floyd is a lot richer. He's still undefeated. Manny Pacquiao has lost a couple of times. All right, the popularity level is not as high as it once was, but there's no debating here. These two are the most famous boxers in the sport. effective boxers in this sport, without a doubt, no debating. Okay, this is the biggest fight still ever. Why would he fight you for free now? Why? Okay, I know you want to prove to the world now. You want to make it look like, all right, well, I'm all about the fans. I want to do what the fans want. I want to give them the fight that the fans want to see. This is all strategy. This is what I'm saying. He doesn't really mean that. Who cares about his? I'm not gonna even talk about the financial problems. I'm talking like straight, man. I'm being honest here. He is not being honest. This is just a way to push the blame to Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd is doing all this talking, and Manny Pacquiao's tired of it. But let's not just be unrealistic here. You guys got a fight coming up. Manny's supposed to be fighting in April. We don't know who he's fighting. Floyd is supposed to be fighting in May. We don't know who he's fighting. Unless you guys are behind the scenes putting a fight together, and you guys are really fighting each other, I don't want to hear about it no more. This is the last video I'm doing talking about these two guys. Floyd needs to go back to being humble like he was when he got out of prison. Alright? Stop bashing Manny Pacquiao, bashing Bob Arum. It's not needed. Now, if you guys were promoting the fight, say whatever you want. But the fight, you guys didn't agree to fight. So what are you guys using each other's name for? That's all they're doing. They're using each other's name to promote the fight. They've done it countless times. Okay? They use each other's name. They don't use the fighter that they're fighting's name. They want to bring up the other fighter that they're not fighting to promote the fight. Oh, maybe after this fight, it'll lead up to fight Manny Pacquiao. They do it all the time. It's all promotion. Manny does not believe that. If they're going to fight for free, who's putting the money up for the fight? You know, those two are not the only people involved as far as making money. There's other people involved here. Floyd Mayweather's not fighting you for free, dog. And you're not fighting him for free neither. Regardless of your financial problems, you're not fighting him. I'm not talking about the IRS. You're not going to fight him for free. This is ridiculous. Floyd needs to come out and say who he's fighting next. And as far as the guys that's doing the interviews, the media or whatever, they're part of the problem, but they've always been part of the problem. We're expecting that. We're expecting this for them. That's what the media does. They're not going to ask. They should ask Floyd Mayweather. There's so many other boxers at the welterweight division and the junior middleweight division that Floyd could be fighting. Other guys. Alright, I've said in countless videos, I've made videos about these two possibilities, different guys that could fight. Bradley, Lara. You know, you got young guys in there, you know. You got Sean Porter, you got Keith Thurman. There's plenty of other guys in there. You got Maidana. We talked countless times about other fighters that he could be fighting. I know, don't go in my comments and say, oh, Maidana's fighting rematch and Broner. I know. Just throwing out names there. Floyd already, you know, Floyd publicly said he would consider that fight. There's plenty of other guys. Danny Garcia, what's up with him? You know? There's plenty of other fighters that you could bring up. Alright? Why aren't they asking the questions to Floyd Mayweather? Why are they only asking him about Manny Pacquiao? They don't even ask about Amir Khan. That's the crazy thing. That's the fight that's most likely to happen. And they don't even ask about Amir Khan in the interviews. They ask him only about Manny Pacquiao. Enough is enough. I am not doing another video talking about those dudes unless they agree to fight. I'll do a video when Floyd Mayweather announces who he's fighting next. Whoever it is, I'll do videos talking about that. I'll do videos talking about Manny Pacquiao and his next opponent in April or whatever. But no more videos about those two. Alright. This is not no biased video, man. I don't do any biased videos. I'll sit there and speak the truth. Not gonna be pro Mayweather and just doing videos and just talking about my favorite fighter or whatever. I'm not doing that, all right? On both ends, it's ridiculous. No matter what way you look at it, both ends. Clear your mind for a second and really think about it. These guys are just trying to put the blame on the other fighter. That's all. So this is the last time I'm speaking on it. And that's it.